two really important things. Number one is we're extending adolescence, right? The average parent expects to be funding their kid until the age of 30, right? So parenting has become more expensive, which is really important to understand for your 50-somethings, for 20-something age kids. And also it's really hard to motivate young people with a big wage, because they haven't the responsibilities in the same as early, mortgage and kids, basically, as perhaps you did. So even motivating, your early 30-somethings with salary alone might not work, because the age at which women are having their first child is going up and up and up. So delayed adulthood. And secondly is that impact of the bank of mum and dad, how parents are now funding their kids, getting much more involved in their education, much more involved in their early work placements, much more involved in their careers. And this is really since the 2008 financial crisis, many more adults in their 20s and early 30s still living at home, more men than young women, interestingly. And this, what I call the bank of mum and dad, is in many respects extending adolescence and infantilizing young people. But it's also a product of economics, because, the cost of certain things have gone up, whether you're talking about rents in big cities, housing more broadly, the cost of childcare, the cost of education, but it's also the desire for more freedom in our younger years, and extending that freedom for as long as we possibly can, especially women. And so it's a positive story, but it's also an infantilizing one. And that was the most interesting aspect for me when I was researching the book, because actually it's part an autobiography. It's part my own story of relying too much on the bank of mum and dad, and not really thinking of how I should get my act together and become an